it certainly adds a bit of spice to the game. But I know the football club team are well up for this, and they did look excellent yesterday.
I see they've brought in some big guns for this 10s competition, so maybe they'll bring Valley some heat with these new faces, different skills, more experience.
So it's building up to be an excellent day. If you're wondering about coming down, yesterday was brilliant rugby all round, all day, and it's only going to get better and bigger and more intense as the day goes on. It's a beautiful day down here. It's well worth the effort, and the beer is particularly cool and tasty. So I'd recommend that you find your way out of the office as soon as you possibly can.
Lecker with the restart. She's got a good boot.
The Valley Broncos.
I would love to see a contestable kick to start off this game. Tall girls under the ball, in the air. A nice take from Valley.
Yeah, nice.
A good physical start. Both carry and tackle, and football club have managed to win the turnover. Nope.
Oh.
Gone back to Valley.
Well, it's a bit far away for us to see what the cause of that penalty was.
She changed her mind mid-call.
Anyway, it's a good. The key thing is you want to get your hands on the ball as quickly as possible in these matches, just to get rid of the cobwebs from yesterday. But they're already looking very intense and very interested in putting one over both sides, I suppose.
A great opportunity to lost the ball in contact. Good tackle from football club to defend that short ball off the line out. A different line out move, not sending it to the edges, but getting that good forward momentum straight off from the line out. But now it's back to football club. Both have a big forward pack, so this is going to be a good contest.
Yes, again, more of the traditional 15 style, which you don't get in 7s, and it's one of the great attractions of 10s rugby, of course.
Good shove from football club, and a good scoop from Valley, all the way to the try line. She's going to finish it off herself. Really good individual effort from Tyler Botha. Scoop from the back of the scrum. Football club just left that little gap open from first receiver to 9. Lost that connection a little bit.
One thing about the scrum is that you have to put 5 people into the scrum, and that's a rule to make sure that there's plenty of space around, and Valley really took advantage of it there. Really created a one-on-one situation straight from the scrum.
Yeah, and Tyler Botha is a great attacker, fast, powerful, strong. So to have her at the back of the scrum is a great attacking option for Valley, and probably one that football club should watch out for moving forward with set piece.
So Valley are going to be kicking to football club now, which will give them their first real bit of possession.
Yeah, they've not had much possession so far. Great take from Letty Bodo. Seems like they've got a flat attacking line, but still a carry up the middle.
Good
and an offload.
Yeah, good to see.
They're trying to work their way out of the 10 by running it out, and they've made some good yards there on the edge.
Yes, you can definitely see they're looking to move the ball.
And they created an overlap and lost ball in contact. A good defensive read from Tyler Botha on the edge to win that ball back from football club in a great field position. Midfield scrum, which way are you going?
Yeah, and again, that you've got a lot of options here, but the Football Club scrum looked pretty strong last time. If they can get the shot on a wee bit earlier, it may well disrupt.
Yeah, a good shove would definitely slow that scrum down, maybe take away Tyler's opportunity to scoot in the back, make the ball a bit messy. Good ball movement in the middle. Nice acceleration on the ball from Seeing. And some good forward momentum. Pick from the back of the ruck, but managed to offload it back to Football Club. Right idea, wrong team, unfortunately.
Yeah, but they're actually looking very slick and very strong there.
And looks like a little bit of a knock-on, but ref says play on. Ball retained by Football Club. Really using that blind side, taking full advantage of it. Looks like they're trying to work their way out of their 22. Clearance kick. Nice. Will it find touch? Yes, manages to find touch.
Well, it gets them into the right half. That's a start.
It definitely gets them out of the pressure zone.
And I think that's one step at a time, I suppose, is the thing we're saying. But we've got a good line out. I shouldn't be biased. Ice has got a very strong line out, and if they can disrupt or mess up the ball for Valley, it could create an excellent opportunity.
It's interesting because I feel both teams have probably utilised the line out both very equally. Good wide ball to Hastings. She's using her footwork to carry up the middle. Great hands from Tanya Dar, but not collected by Tyler Botha.
Yeah, I mean, that was good pressure in defence, causing the mistake. So,
all on day one, I felt that Football Club had really great defensive pressure, very physical in the breakdown, very good contact. I feel like they've lacked that a little bit coming into the first 5 minutes of this game.
Yes, I mean, I think it's difficult to get in because there were lots of refereeing decisions that sort of broke it up, and it's quite hard to do it. But this is their opportunity now.
Lecker with a strong carry. Great chop tackle on the edge there by Hastings. Valley fighting hard to...
Yeah, that is good defence, isn't it?
Turn over the ball, but have left that edge open, and she is making a break down the edge. Taken down early.
Good.
Going for the quick tap. A little bit isolated, and Valley tried to get hands on ball but have been called for not rolling away. Really, Valley are racking up some penalties. Pick and go by zone 2. She's doing what she's good at. 15s, 10s. She's doing what she's good at, doing what she knows, and it's worked well for her. She managed to get ball over try line.
It's great to see. I was thinking the Valley defence, despite giving away the penalties, they were actually very strong. So it took a more direct approach, and which I think Zoe did very well there. But as you can see, you can see both sides are very much into this game, and it means a lot to win, despite what the tournament's doing. It's a cup match in any case, but the extra spice of the rivalry is really coming out.
Yeah, you can definitely feel the intensity coming from both sides. The physicality around the breakdown. Maybe some tackles that feel a little bit too personal.
It's good to see.
Just not gone 10 that restart. Which means Valley get the opportunity to have a set piece middle of the field. They've gone for the tap, trying to get the ball wide. Big carry and leg drive. A nice tip ball there to Tiffany Fu, who takes 2 bodies down with her. And now, a little chip through from Hastings. Gathered well by Football Club and lost in contact.
Yes, it's...
Tackle from behind, always hard to retain ball.
So that's, well, that went quickly. I was thinking we're just into the half, and we're now at half time. And literally nothing in it, as you would expect. Both teams are really going for it tonight.
There's nothing between these two sides.
Yeah, it's been a very even matchup so far.
So who are you predicting to win?
I mean, because you're a Football Club man, I feel like I should have to go for Valley, just so it's even and fair.
Yeah, you spotted my bias.
Seems only right.
Yeah.
What do you think the halftime chats are from both sides?
Well, it's a good one. I mean, to be honest, both defences are working well. I suppose Valley, if you actually look at it, they've had the better of the opportunities through a couple of two of them are playing extremely well, and then they've managed to create gaps and create offloads. And I suppose if I was the club coach, I would actually just go for more direct running. It is giving them space, it's gaining them ground, and it got them a try at the end. So maybe less of trying to get it to the wing and more just take it down the middle.
Yeah, have to earn the ride up the middle before you spread the ball wide. So maybe Football Club should build some phases up the middle, use those bigger bodies to suck in defenders, work the Valley defense, see if you can break down the defensive organization. And it makes attacking on the edges much easier.
So 10 minutes to go.
Valley to kick off. Both teams have opted for a single man receipt. We've seen some teams with pods, but all man on feet.
Yeah, it's...
makes for an interesting contest under the ball.
It's great if you get the ball and collect it. But if you miss it or the kick isn't there, you're just creating space if you're using pods. So.
A great carry to start us off this half.
Natixis, Hong Kong, Football Club 5.
An inside pop just going to hand and a scoop from the back of the ruck, and she's managed to break through. A 1v1 to the try line, race to the finish. Great feet, but an even better cover tackle and an even better offload. That has just marginally gone forward, but it was a great attempt. And an amazing run, line break from Football Club.
It was good rugby and good to see, and great that the support caught up. Just the final execution of the ball going forward.
She really darted from the back of that ruck, saw the space, confident, took it, tried to get that ball away, but didn't quite go to hand. Landed a bit funny, maybe the elbow jerked the ball forwards, but promising attack from Football Club to start off this half.
Yeah, and well, Football Club will want to make most of this opportunity. It's the Valley ball, but if they can keep the pressure on and keep in this part of the pitch, then it should provide more opportunities for Club.
HKFC 10s taking on the Ashbury Tropics. The HKFC 10s taking on Tradition White.
Not such an accurate pass from Tyler Botha at the back of the ruck, but collected well by Seeing and unfortunately taken down in their try line, which gives possession back to Football Club. With
the scrum. Could we have a pushover?
We could have a pushover. To be determined by the front row, I think. Some heavy legs, I'm sure, after a big day yesterday. So
it's the simplest option, but it's not often seen. But let's see.
Ball comes out. Not such a clean ball, but penalty back to Football Club. Taking the quick tap, trying to spread that ball, but gets caught. A nice carry on the edge here.
Again, that defence is covering
Football Club very well. Valley defensive organisation looks good so far. But a nice 2-on-1 on the edge, the right-hand side. A break, the tackle, leg drive, and over the try line she goes. That was a great run there.
Yeah, that's well, that came from the pressure, from the breakaway. It's good that they actually managed to convert it into points from that original thing and use the opportunity of being in the 22 to convert it into points.
Yeah, it's about taking those opportunities when you have them, and to be that close to the try line and to be able to execute and get those points. Football Club are going to be really happy with that. Yeah. Definitely boost of morale and confidence.
So this is where we see Valley come back with a grim determination. Is that the word?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm expecting. Valley will come back 10 times harder, I'm sure of it. There's still lots of time on the board and in this game to go.
So
and a deep restart from Football Club, managed to find grass, but collected by Seeing. And a great tackle jackal there for Football Club to turn possession over again. Physical throw down to the floor.
But you can see, I don't want to tempt fate, but there is a real momentum about the Ice team at the moment. It seems in the last couple of minutes after the try that you just sort of feel they're moving forward with the ball and creating space and putting Valley a bit on the back foot, and which is exactly, of course, what you want to happen. And then it's difficult to maintain, but even with this scrum, if we can make something out of it and win it, again, it puts more pressure on the Valley team.
Yeah, absolutely. There's definitely been a raise of intensity from Football Club coming back into the second half. A lot more clarity and execution from them.
That's a lot of penalties Valley are giving away.
Yeah, especially within their 10-22 area. They really need to clean that up, even though they are being very intense and physical. Giving away those penalties is not going to help the momentum shift that they're so desperately trying to change. Great dominant hit and carry. Again, ping for not rolling away. Heading straight towards the try line. Saw the numbers out wide and decided she wanted to take it in for herself.
Yes, that's try line fever, is it called?
Yeah, try line fever, that is what that is. A 2-on-1 here on the edge. Can they execute? Yes, simple execution there.
That's great play.
An attempt at a cover tackle there by Tyler Botha, but just too strong. And over the try line she goes. Simple, but well executed there by Football Club.
And you notice now that Valley are clearing the bench. I suppose it's a last gasp tactic. You can throw out there.
Rest and recovery, even more important and vital on day 2.
Yes, it's a long day, and you've got to make sure that your stars and things aren't blown out by lunchtime, because all the big matches each match gets harder and harder as you play into the day.
Waiting for the substitutes to run off so we can kick off again.
And they do look like they need a rest, to be fair.
And some recovery. A low hanging kick finds Graf, collected by Liv, and an offload, quick hands. Gone to touch first. Just a foot, half a foot out on that line. Football Club has turned the ball over once again in a great position, attacking position.
Work our way towards the business end of things here.
Ball's gone down but collected well. Still looking to find the edge. An attempt at a kick through, but an awkward bounce is...
Yeah, again, Valley are putting a lot of pressure. There's not much time for the ice team to sort of create space or anything. So it's good rugby going on. I was looking at the tackle down here earlier on before the line out, and they weren't pulling punches, let's put it that way. They were going straight in for it.
Valley are a very physical team. It's just they haven't had the opportunity to create many phases. They've given away loads of penalties. And Etaquak off with the quick tap, taking the ball for herself, managed to spread the ball wide. A razzle-dazzle offload there by Hastings. But again, found touch here on the edge. Sunday Ho just getting pushed out with the ball.
Defense, the Broncos try to get themselves back.
So into the last 2 minutes, and the key here is to keep possession, because you can wind down the clock pretty easily if you do so, and basically the onus is all on Valley getting control of the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. But Football Club aren't the type of team to just run down the clock. They're looking to put points on Valley. They'll be fighting their way to the try line.
Well, one way is to give away a penalty, of course.
Yes.
That's a nice piece of good hands there, actually.
2-on-1, didn't quite make it to the edge. Ball's found again, and Football Club has possession. Broken a tackle. A race to the try line. Just caught, but good support, and an easy 2-on-1 straight under the post. Annie Buntine.
That was good rugby all round. I mean, Valley threw everything in that because they needed to get the points, and then it's their only option. But of course, it does leave space, and Football Club took full advantage of that, and it was a very nice, again, well-worked team try.
Yeah, it was a great individual break to start off with, but the support and team chemistry, the cohesion from Football Club to keep the momentum, keep the ball moving, stick with each other. That's a work rate off the ball. That's a mindset more than a skill. So that's great from Football Club to see that they're still working as hard at the end of the game as they were at the start.
So Football Club to kick the last dying seconds of the match.
Great footwork into contact. Trying to carry up the middle, but been stripped by the ball. Football Club has possession again. Oh, big hit. 2 bodies on one. Manages to keep possession and win the penalty. That's a big hit to take, and she took it well.
And that's a good win for Football Club. But I think all in all, that's a great advert for women's rugby in Hong Kong. They're probably the 2 best sides in here, and I think both of them played extremely well.
Yeah, the skill execution from both teams was great to watch. fatigue, very easy to be susceptible to fatigue post day one, and I feel like they managed to maintain the skill required to play good rugby, and it's exciting to see that this is the starting game of day 2.
Yes.
The top winners of the Premiership.
Honours even, and you can have a drink at the end of the day, I suppose.
I'm sure there will be many drinks to be had by both these teams.
So now we're moving into the men's draw. The next game is Shandong Rugby Club, who I think we commented on yesterday, and Shenzhen Pirates, who actually have helped out the tournament tremendously, because there was a pull-out of the Samoan team at the weekend, and Shenzhen Pirates put their hand up to come and compete. In their own way, Shenzhen Pirates is an interesting story. The bulk of the team is South African. The bulk of those guys are teaching English in Shenzhen. And they've generated, just from enthusiasm for playing rugby, an excellent team who won what we call Premier, the second grade league and grand finals in the domestic season that's just finished. So it's a big thank you to Shenzhen Pirates, and we wish them all the best today.
Yeah, it's great to see them play some more rugby, and I'm sure they're eager to play as much rugby as they can, and this is obviously a great tournament to play in, so I'm sure they were very quick to put their